One of the areas where there has been inconsistency in the past is that of the recording of dates and places. Consider the following dates. All of them are recognizable, although I accept that the fourth one down might be confusing to Americans. But only one of them is in the format that FamilySearch would like you to use. Even more critical is the place name format. Consider these place descriptions. Again, they are all recognizable to us, but that's mainly because we live in the United States and are familiar with the variations. And how about this final list? You may feel that these details do not matter much, but we need to enter information in such a way that anybody coming after us would be able to find that same information. You probably know from experience how difficult it can be trying to search for somebody even when you know they were born in a particular place or time, and that's usually because of these variations. FamilySearch does recommend a format for both dates and places, which I'll now show you. Let's start off with the marriage of this couple. This is how you'd probably find it. We click and then edit, and you'll notice that both the date and the place are not in standard format. Now, it would be nice if all we had to do was to click on either the name or the place to change it, but unfortunately that's not how it works. You have to go up, click in the date field and change it in some way before you get the option to change it. And we'll do the same here with the place name, and then I can choose that. And I'll add an explanation, and I usually just put something like correcting format and then hit save. Now let's look at the date now. You can see that's the format they want. It's going to be the day of the month, the name of the month, and then the year. And the month is spelled out in full. So it goes from the smallest unit of time to the larger, and that's totally logical. And the same goes for the place name. We start off with the village, then the county, then the country. And that of course makes total logical sense. And no abbreviations for the counties and no abbreviations for the countries. So that's basically how it's going to work. Let's look at another example, this one involving the United States. Here we have a birth, so I'll click there and edit. And I think we can already tell that the date is okay. But you'll notice that the birthplace is different. Even though it's got the city, the county and the state, it doesn't have the country. So we really need to add the country, and to make it easy we just click in the birthplace, add the comma, and then we get the choice there. This is 1907, so we know it's going to be United States rather than Utah Territory, United States. Now, a couple of things here. First of all, we do not only do we not abbreviate the county, we also don't use the word county. We don't abbreviate the state, not even to use the 2-letter state code that we use in mail, and instead of USA, FamilySearch wants us to use United States. That, as you can see, is what they consider to be the standard, and so we'll hit save. So now let's review those earlier examples and see if you can spot the correct format for each. We're starting with the date. I'll give you a few seconds, and the correct one is the third item down. Then we'll go to the to the American address. Give you a few seconds. And the correct answer is the 5th one down. And finally, we'll look at the English one. And again, it's the 5th one down on that list. Now, all of this is a little easier if you are using third-party software. Once you have entered the place name correctly, the program should prompt you after typing 3 or 4 characters whenever you type it again. It is similar for dates. You can set preferences to display dates in whatever format you choose within the program. You can have the year first, followed by the month and the day if you want. But if you're adding information to FamilySearch, Family Tree, your third-party program will automatically use the correct format that FamilySearch wants to use. And I think it almost goes without saying that I strongly recommend using the pattern of addresses used by FamilySearch, and I would encourage you to correct these things as you come across them.